What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists, and welcome to P&Q, the question and answer series where you ask me questions or put comments to me and then I respond to you the following month. Now you can do this one of several ways. You can put your comments or questions down below in the comment section, which is the most common way, or you can make a video yourself asking a question. You can email me, link in the video description below. We can meet in person, ask me a question there. I could find something on social media, or that's pretty much the majority of ways that questions or comments arise. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm in the pink office, the old mini Warzone. The thing is, there's not that many questions this month. I have no emails or anything else, just the comments from last month, and it would probably take longer to devote to the production of like green screen and whatever else in the studio. And then just getting through the questions, it didn't seem the effort warranted it, because it would take too long, and I do have a lot of other stuff to do. I will do better production once I get more questions. Another part of the production value going down slightly. I don't have my microphone. I'm not using that. Just using the microphone, the built-in microphone from the camera, because it's literally, a couple of feet away from me, so it seems silly not to use that for this one. So that's how it's going to be for this month, and we'll talk more about that later. Anyway, let's get on with it. Like I say, I don't have any questions from email or anything like that. Oh, I've got one personal comment or question. I'll do that last. Start with questions from last month. I'm starting with Frost and Fists and Wolf Brother Mythos, who says Pete's gonna get a new job. He is. That's the first comment. Yes, as you all know, I'm looking for a new job, and fingers crossed, everybody. I want you to cross your fingers. Cross them now. No one, and you, will me to get a new job. I want to get a job in Royal Mail, where I used to work. Not the same place I used to work. I've actually done a video on that in my Memory Lane series. I'm putting it up on for Memory Lane. I'm putting it up for patrons. Patrons definitely. I'm not sure whether to release it onto this side of it, because it's more of a behind the scenes thing. So I'm thinking it'd probably be better for the patrons. So I'm going to put it up on there, definitely. Yeah, and I want to get the job with a great company to work for. Been a few years since I worked for them, but I spent a lot of my time. I've spent 13 years of my life working for Royal Mail, so it'd be nice to get back to them again. Anyway, what does my wolf brother go on to say? He says, "Great video as always, my brother. I really appreciate the advice. It looks like I'm about to buy the big bottle of Vallejo Surface Primer." Hey, you won't be sorry. I've got to get some more myself. I need some more black and grey. Maybe some in-betweens. Yeah, definitely. For next time, I'm curious. Many people say you never strip and repaint your models to bring them up to your current quality, because it'll be a forever moving goalpost. Nonetheless, I have been repainting quite a bit of my Space Wolves, just because there was such a huge gap in quality between what I've done recently and what I did at first. I hated the feeling that I was embarrassed to show people the army I consider my main army. Have you ever had projects that made you feel this way? If so, what was your greatest restoration project in this hobby? Take care, my brother, Wolf Brother Mythos. Well, no, I haven't. I've done that myself, not for my own armies at least. I've repainted, I've stripped and repainted models for other people's armies. I don't have no problem with people doing that. I think it's quite a good thing to do. I may do that myself at some point when I run out of other models to paint, though. I really don't want to go back and repaint all my horde of Tyranids. Some of them I'm quite proud of, though, to be fair. I'm okay with them. It's more single models with me that I started painting on to try and get the hang of, and they're not very good. And I'm keeping those because it's not an army as such, it's just the odd model here and there. There may be one model, if I find him again, if I come across him. I think I know where he is. He's a grave digger. If I come across him, I will strip him and repaint him, definitely. But other than that, I have nothing that I've done myself. But I get where you're coming from. I totally understand. And yeah, why not? I probably would do the same if I was in your position. Great question. Thank you. Thought provoking. Wargaming with Gary is next. He says, cheers, Pete. Roman's very popular. Imperial Knights sounds great. All the best, Gary. Well, Romans. I will get around to Romans sometime. I've been watching a lot of Spartacus lately. Or re-watching a lot of Spartacus lately. I mean, what a series. Man, what a series. The choreography, the filming, the cinematography. I've never seen its equal. It's just phenomenal. It makes me want to paint Romans and gladiators and that again. Maybe I'll get my jugular out, but that's like 35mm stuff, and I've got figures to paint for that. It's true. Although I have enough figures to play, for 2 players, but I would like to get them finished. I guess I should do that. Thank you, Gary. Big Mech Dan Skill is next. Says, great stuff, Pete. Fingers crossed for the job. Oh, thank you. And on that subject, are there any jobs you would never do? I suppose I'm never going to go backwards now. I'm not going to go back in terms of money. Like hourly rates, I'm not going to go do jobs that are less hourly rate than what I get now. I get quite a good hourly rate for the job I do, although it is hard work. It's physical work. It's physically hard. Mentally, it's not even taxing anything, but physically it's very hard. But I do get the money for it, so yeah. But I'm not going to go back on a lower hourly rate. So any job that's a lower hourly rate, I will not do. Idicbeer40k says, nice show, Pete. Fingers crossed for the job. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Any thoughts on the new Slanesh models? Have GW made them child friendly enough and been able to keep them looking like Slanesh should look? I don't know. Don't know on that one. I haven't really seen, and I've never had much to do with Slanesh, to be truthful. Although I like Khorne, a bit of Nurgle. I've never really been in, although I should, I suppose, look into Slanesh and Tzeentch. I want to get all the Chaos stuff eventually, one day. But unfortunately, I don't know. I'm sure they look good. Are they child friendly? I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know. I just don't know their models. I'm sure. Oh, I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? I'm actually curious now. What are your thoughts, sir? William Kuby is last on the comments from last month. He says, question for next time, opener, asked to do cookies shows. Me see all the funniest is world's worst cooks. Now the new one's world's worst celebrity cook. I must hide the stove on that one. I like Gordon Ramsay myself, so cooking shows, yeah, I like him because he goes in and he berates them and tells them what they're doing wrong and all that kind of stuff. That's what I like. Kitchen Nightmares was a particular favourite of mine, where he'd go to a failing restaurant, for instance, and have a look, see what they're doing wrong, give them hell, and then give them good advice. And usually 9 times out of 10 it would get their business back up and running again as it should. So yeah. And I have, last but not least, a personal question. Someone asked me about the blue dice on my logo, when my kind of catchphrase is all brushes lead to all. Wouldn't I be better to have brushes? No, the dice on my logo, which are the same as the ones I have on my tattoo here, they are actually from an old band of mine. I formed a band. I called it 6 Times Lucky. The logo was 2 blue dice, and we used to use blue fluffy dice on stage. Used to have them tied to like microphone stands, instruments, amps, you name it, drum kits. Apart from the singer, of course, my wife, she had to have pink ones, which, fair enough, made her stand out from the rest of us. But yeah, that's why I keep that, and I've got them on my little business cards as well. Two Blue Dice. So they are on my YouTube channel too, Two Blue Dice. And that's it. So I would like to say thank you for your questions. I really do need the questions coming in, so I can do bigger videos for this and get a bigger production value. I'm not cheaping out just because there wasn't many questions. Well, I kind of was, but it's because I want to do other videos. So putting my energy, now I've only got limited time, putting my energy into the other videos that I need to devote more time to. But as I say, I've always said this used to be one of my favourite series to do. We used to do it weekly, but there just wasn't the questions for it. And you know, if it comes to needing to have a break on this series or stopping the series altogether, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I honestly am, because I've got other stuff I can do, but I would like to keep it going. In order to do that, I need questions. Get those questions in any way you can. Or just make videos yourself, asking a general question. You can find, you might open up a new series of videos you can do. I used to do that. Loads of people did at one time. Anyway, I'm rambling now. But I do appreciate each and every one of you, particularly the ones that come back, you know, time and time again. My hat is off to you. I got my see, my head's quite red. I kind of caught the sun a bit yesterday. I didn't realise the sun was going to be burning as it obviously did. Didn't feel it burning. Should have worn a hat. My bad. Anyway, guys, I am going to love you and leave you. I'm going to say, remember, all brushes lead to all. See you on the next video. And bye for now.